Hi guys, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. And if you're watching us today, it's posted. Happy Mother's Day. If you're a mother, if you're not a mother, tell your mother and or your female role model, Happy Mother's Day. I built this in The Sims, obviously. It is a restaurant. I haven't ever built a restaurant in The Sims before, so this is kind of fun. It's kind of quirky. It isn't Get Together, which I literally just, like, the last house I built was in Get Together. But these houses I keep seeing, or I keep being inspired to build, have this really cool trim on the walls that is comes in the Get Together pack, and so I feel like they just fit in the Get Together. Sadly, you'll see in a minute. Oh, this kind of like asymmetrical design, it also like really fits in Get Together. So I was like, you know what, it works. And then, but sadly, like I was saying, oh my goodness, is there a pause in this? No, there's not. It's just me pausing. I was busy texting my friend while I was filming this, so I thought I cut out all the pauses. I guess I didn't. But I really wanted like this green color as the trim. Obviously, we don't have that, but we have this really pretty green window and door set from Discovery University, and I love this green color. It is amazing. So instead I did this like light natural wood that you can see now, and I just used this green window. Other places to help tie in that look that I was wanting to achieve. And then I did like a two-tone roof, which I like never do. So there's like metal on this one extended part and shingles on the other part. And it just turned out so pretty. It is like a little bit different, a little bit funkier of a shape, but I really liked that about it. So, you know what? It was fun. I also really wanted to use like these green columns, but it kind of made it look a little bit tacky. And then also the fact that it wasn't like fully under all, like you could see like 3/4 of the top of it. I was like, no. So then I get the Get Together column, since we're like in the Get Together world. I was like, I might as well use these. And then I couldn't find like a cream that would match the trim that was on the wallpaper, but I did find that like dark brown, and I was trying to match that to like the top lip of the green windows. And now the pretty much whole shape of it is made, and now we're going inside and doing the floor plan. Upstairs I ended up putting 2 bathrooms and then like a storage room, and then downstairs there's like the main like dining area, and then there's a kitchen, obviously, because you need that for a restaurant. Oh yeah, Inez, I hope you guys could hear that. She's up on the top of her cat tree. She's probably gonna try to come sit on my lap again. She was just trying to sit on my lap, but I was like, I need to at least get this stuff organized before you sit on my lap. Yeah, I did. But yeah, now we're kind of coming together. I put like a natural like flooring down. I also put down like this flooring with the trim. I just feel like the trim makes it seem so like ornate and like a little bit older, and that's kind of what I wanted for this build. I also thought about fitting in oh, hello, Inez. Fitting in a bathroom stall. Wouldn't work. Would you like to sit on my lap? I'm so sorry, but how you are going about it is going to knock over the microphone, so I will hold you instead. And she's going to hate this, but we're going to hold her. And now we got in our bathrooms, and then over here I just saw, oh, this would be a perfect spot for the closet from Lovestruck. And the bathrooms are pretty much exactly the same, except for one of them has a window and one of them doesn't. It also does slightly bother me that like the trim for the windows is getting cut off in there, but also like it's just the bathroom on the second floor. You're not going to go up there very often, and you can't see it from the outside, and the windows look nicer from the outside. So yeah, we're just gonna pretend it's not happening. That's what I was doing. And then this hallway we just have a little ottoman, and I don't think I end up putting anything in the middle there because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to put there, and I didn't put anything in the other window, so it's kind of blank up there. But like I said, you're not really going to be going up there that often, so there's no real reason to have anything up there. But yeah, we're just getting this stuff all put up there, and then we'll go downstairs. I think I accidentally cut out me putting all the tables down, which is actually kind of sad. But I put in the wallpaper, and then also I started on the kitchen. And this is where I like hit paused and then was texting a friend and then started building again and hadn't realized I was, oh, not now, but in a second, You'll see when I go to, oh no, the floor's in. Why did I think that I didn't do it with the floor? I definitely did do it with the tables though. Unless when I was editing, I just did a horrible job, which is honestly probably likely. So, yeah. And then here's where I put in the chef station. I was going to see if I could fit two, but just like with the L shape, I just like, no. It's also like a fairly small, what am I talking about? A fairly small kitchen. That's the word I'm looking for. I was like, what am I even trying to say here? Oh, here comes my dog. Hello, Thea. Are you come to say a visit? Yeah, hello. It's so nice to see you. Okay, yeah, and now we're back into the kitchen. I use like the industrial cabinets so they match the chef station. I wish that there was, I don't know, I just feel like this industrial stuff is obviously good for like a restaurant, but like I feel like this is more like Nana and Pop Shop. I mean, I imagined it was like a Mother's Day brunch spot. I don't even know if I said that. That's like the title of the freaking video. And now you can see I'm putting in some chairs. So I cut out a couple of them, but not all of them. That's good. I just remember like looking, it was like already done. I was like, oh dang. Oops. Oopsie doopsie, Inez. She seems very content. I have her like held captive in my arms, which is very nice for me because then she can't freak up the microphone and or the oh my goodness, my mom's sending me information about Seven Brew. I'm not going to Seven Brew. Oh, I'm going down after this, and we're gonna go to a little coffee shop in the town next to where my grandparents live. It's not really next to, but it's like adjacent because we live in the middle. They live in like towns are like spread out. Like the town's probably like 20 miles away, but next to their town, and get some coffee from that coffee shop because I really enjoy that coffee shop, but I don't make it down there very often. And then I was gonna go see my grandma and get some flowers for my garden, because she owns a greenhouse, and it's Mother's Day, so I don't have to do that. And now we're pretty much done with the inside. I think we might go in and do a little bit more. No, honestly, I think we're done with the inside. Well, actually, you know what? I don't know. I think we're done, but we'll probably be back. I think I was just laying out what I wanted it to look like out here. Quite possibly. Not 100% sure, if I'm being honest. I kind of zoned out for a little bit while I was talking about, oh no, we're going to go back in there because there's like nothing on the tables. There's like no clutter or anything down. Yeah, we'll be going back in there. Yeah, because I was like, this, like, I don't know what to put in here. Because, like, honestly, a restaurant would have the bare minimums in enough to make money. But you also wanted to have, like, a decently good environment. Because I know that's, like, a score when you're running a restaurant. So I shoved in that, like, little ottoman or, like, hutch thing. I tried to put in a whole bunch of plants. I put on a vase on the big table. Even though it's just like a 4-person table, it's just slightly bigger. That's wild. I didn't realize that all the tables are technically 4-person tables. Oh, goodbye, Inez. She's going over to her own chair. I moved a little bit too much for her, and she said goodbye, which is totally fair. I understand that you don't like it when I'm moving. But yeah, I just could not figure out what I wanted over here. I was like, maybe an ottoman, but that's kind of like awkward. You'd be really, really close to the other table. Hello, sorry, I had to take a little momentary break, but we are back now. And I'm still not sure, like, what to, like, decorating a restaurant. Like I said, this is my first time doing that. And so it's a little bit hard for me to figure out what I wanted to put where. I mean, eventually we got it. But it was just a little bit of a struggle, if I do say it myself. I do put an ottoman there. But it is, oh, I am very sorry if you can hear Thea squeaker toy. But she wants to be featured in this video. But, oh, there goes again. Look at that squeaker. Are you squeaking your squeaker toy? She's playing with her Death Star toy. So, lots of fun stuff. And we're putting up some, oh, that was a big squeak, Thea. And now we're putting up some curtains. And now here's where I'm going and adding, like, little table menus to, to each of the tables. I didn't add it to the big table, which is actually crazy considering that's not a big table. Like I just said, I just realized. But now we're throwing some plants in this little, like, mini bay window to make it seem nice and cluttered. I just think it would be cluttered like that. And then we're gonna figure out, how to decorate the rest of this space. I'm pretty sure I put a chair over there, and that's might be it. I honestly don't know. I think so. Then we go outside and do some like landscaping and all of that good stuff. Oh, we put a bench out here. Yeah, we're trying to like decorate the little patio area. I put on these tables that come in the Alice in Wonderland kit, and the chairs that match just did not match, and so it took me forever to find a chair that I wanted to use. I don't even know which one I end up using because like nothing matched the wood on the bottom, so I ended up having to like stop caring about that. But I also didn't want like these bright white chairs, and I just like couldn't find anything that I would like. So I honestly think that I might have just pulled the chairs that were outside, if I'm remembering correctly. That's what I did. Because I was like, I literally can't. These ones look fine. And I put more menus out there. And then, we got to clutter up the kitchen a little bit. Yeah, I put like a chalkboard up there. Once I imagine how like the specials or like ingredients I need. And then I put up some like utensils and like some coffee stuff. Because I imagine they had like ornate coffees. I imagine it was like a brunch spot. Some seasonings. And then the aprons are already up there, and then some like mats to help with like your feet being sore. And then in this little back area where like the dumpster is, I put a little chair. I imagine maybe the chef goes out there and takes a smoke break, or just needs like some fresh air, just needs a break. to be frank, it kind of reminded me of growing up. I worked in a cafe in my local town, and my chef would frequently go in the back and take a cigarette, and I feel like, I don't know if that's stereotypical or what. Oh my god, is there? Okay, good. I was like, there's no way I left that piece of flooring underneath that bush, did I? No. And then I couldn't find something to fill in this, so I ended up sizing these bushes down and then raising them up with the tool mod, so that they would fit okay in there. And then I had to like obviously do it again so that you couldn't see anything from the top, but you know what? It ended up working out just fine. And then we're doing more. I wanted to put a window box up there, and it would have been cute, but like the window box that I pulled out didn't work, and I was like, I am not freaking with this. It'll be fine without it. And so that's exactly what I did. I did hang up a little like hanging basket. Would you like to come back on my lap, Inez? Are you sure that I'm not going to move too much for you? I think she's trying to decide if she wants up or not. She like looked at and pawed my lap like she normally does when she wants up, but then she walked away. So I think she's going for the other side. That's fair. Are you going to come up on this side? She's like, Mom, please quit talking to me. Oh, we're going to go onto the PC, onto the desk, and then onto my lap. You know what? That's totally fair. How come I didn't consider that? And now she's like, can you move your hands so I can sit on your lap, please? Yes, so sorry. You can sit on my lap. And you can purr into the microphone. Please purr into the microphone. I hope you can pick up the purrs. Should I pick up the pop cover so you can pick it up? No, now she's not facing the right way. Sorry for those moments of silence. If it doesn't pick up any purr, that's got to be awkward. Hopefully it picked it up. If not, oh well. But now we're doing the rest of the landscaping. I did the little floral pieces over here, and along with like some little flowers climbing the wall. I really liked how like these yellow and then those pink ones kind of tied together. And then I tried to add in the purple like lavender, and it just like wasn't working for me. And so we just kept on going. You know how it be. And then I kind of copied and pasted some of it in the back in the same area. And then I pulled out these little bike stands because I figured those looked so cute. And did kind of an area to fill it. And I was like, a car doesn't seem right. A bike stand, perfect. And then, what did I get next? Honestly, I don't know. Oh, I was trying to look for like a little sign or something. Like a sidewalk, like a sidewalk sign. Like I was like, maybe I'll just size up this one. And like that one wasn't bad. But I was like, I know that there is one. And then I found one. And I was like, perfect. Just what I wanted. And then I put little flowers. And then I went up and I finally cluttered in. Oh, just kidding. We had to put up some little outdoor lights first. And then we went upstairs and, well, in here it looks like I was going to go do the outfits. But I flipped the order and hoped that no one would notice. But I guess you will kind of notice. Put in some storage stuff because like, oh, this room is actually empty. I didn't want it to be empty. but that's kind of what I wanted. And then I changed the outfits. I added a menu, all of the good things. This build is available on the gallery. Thank you guys all so very much for watching. I enjoy spending these with you. I make speed builds in The Sims every Sunday. If you want to continue, come back and check me out. My summer is just about to start, and I'm probably, once my summer is calmed down, so like mid-June, I'll probably start streaming. So yeah, keep an eye out on the channel, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!